This episode is sponsored by Joe Hills, a.k.a. Times Square, the creator of the webcomic jackofallblades.com. Also, John Maz, the cartoonist at neptunecircle.com. Thanks, guys.
Prepare to attack the enemy's control points.
Get behind me, Doctor! I am fully charged!
You are listening to Control Point, a Team Fortress 2 podcast with Brent Copeland, Eric Fullerton, Wes Wilson, and Spencer Williams.
Control Point, episode 96, recorded on November 22nd, 2009.
I am Brent Copeland! I am Wes Wilson!
And I am Eric Fullerton.
I'm Spencer Williams, and I hate French people.
Oh, oui, oui.
Zotalo, I have missed one.
That was Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
No, that was the cook from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. Who basically sounds like Dr.
Les poissons.
So, welcome to another episode of the Disney Musicals podcast.
Yes.
Yes. Woo, we're here.
Prince Ali, glorious he, Ali Ababa.
Wow, what a show we have
gosh.
today. What do we have today? Are you doing good?
We've got a briefcase.
Yep.
And in this briefcase,
Anything smelly?
hinge 1, go. Hinge 2, go. We've got our sponsor, lowpings.net in here.
Really?
We do.
Really?
Wow.
They fit in there?
And
I
apparently they're
figured
doing
their
it.
amazing servers were too big to fit in a briefcase.
Well, they've got their new micro technology that only we
okay.
are allowed to look at this point, and it looks really good.
Nice.
And
Quantum ping.
if you get anything like this stuff on the real live servers, then you're set to be having a incredible gaming experience, and it will make you talk like a Frenchman.
No
Apparently.
pings.
So go get one, lowpings.net.
Awesome. And that's all we had in the briefcase today.
That's
It's
it.
just low pings.
Wow. We're running
We
out
got
of
some
material,
news and
aren't we?
stuff we're going to talk about, right? I mean,
Let's see here. I'm sure we got something to talk
I
about.
bet, I'm willing to bet we're going to talk about status. We're going to talk about Johnny's state of the server. I bet we're going to have on the loudspeaker listener contributions, a Fritz question of the week, rapid fire questions, a player of the week, surveillance shoutouts, and then a pimpage and an outro. That's what I'm
and
willing
then
to bet.
we have a very special surprise at the end of this show. Wes is going to be shot.
I am.
Oh, and CPCon3. Who could forget that?
That's not, I don't see that anywhere in this document.
It's in here now. And with that, we've got something here for you. It's a little magical.
Oh, is that my week?
I didn't play it all this week.
Interesting week.
Did you play any this week?
Weekly status. Good times.
Merde.
Magical, like I said.
Whoa. Keep it clean, people.
Oh, sorry. It's in French. It doesn't matter. All right. So,
Apparently French people can be dirty all they want.
so this Friday, I played some Friday night fun. We did some Hoodoo. We did some Push the Cart, some Control Point maps, and some CTF. We're kind of hitting all the different game modes. We didn't get to any. Let's see, payload races. Man, I totally would have went for that. Let's see, what else?
I would have liked that. That would have been cool.
Remember that one time?
At band camp when we played a payload race map?
You know, I haven't played those in a long time. Let's see
That's
here.
because they're not fun. I mean, let's be honest. They're just not fun.
Yeah.
You know what else is not fun?
What?
Unlocking 2 individual weapons. Tell us about that, Eric.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. This Friday, I kept getting unlocks for medic weapons. It's over and over. It was just dumb.
The same weapon over and over again?
No, actually different ones.
Oh.
I mean, it would have been okay, if I didn't have that stuff, but... And it's always for the medic. It's just bizarre. I'm waiting for my pyro beanie.
I just want any
anything.
hat. I still don't have any hats.
Really?
Do you
What
have a
about the
hat?
Gibbous? Yeah, I have the
Well,
Gibbous.
okay. Well, I mean, I got the hats you can earn. You know
What
what I mean?
about the cheater hat? You got that?
I got
too,
the cheater hat, and I got the
You mean
bill-
that hat that you got for not cheating?
Yeah, I was not. I did not chat. and then I got the hat, the TF2 Left 4 Dead 2 hat.
Oh, Bill's hat.
Bill's little hat.
Nice. I don't have that one.
Yeah.
I've got one hat.
What do you have?
I have the Halo because I didn't cheat like those other dirty cheaters.
We're not supposed to call them cheaters, remember?
Oh, chatters.
They get all mad.
We're not supposed to call the people that cheated cheaters?
Yes.
Oh. Are we supposed to call them... How do you say cheaters in French? Because then it doesn't matter, right?
Cheaters!
Les cheaters!
That's right. Cheaters.
And crackers!
So many people just like rage quit our podcast.
Pretty much.
Especially if they were French.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Are we done yet?
Oh, man. So what else did you do, Eric?
Let's see. What else did I do? Oh,
You've been playing a lot of one class, haven't you?
I have
Your
been.
LPC?
Yes, I have been.
What is that class?
Brent is king of the Segway. I mean, he can get on that Segway and go like so fast. No, we played. I played a lot of LPC, which is my demo man, and I got to say it's pretty fun. I mean, it's been a while since I've been lobbing grenades and stuff around corners, but it's a lot of fun. This is the second time that I really got a lot of demo man play, like playing it for like over an
You get
hour.
a lot of play as the demo man.
Yeah. Ooh la la.
Zotalo.
Someone didn't miss one.
And that's a lot of fun. Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this: playing a demo man, not having really played him much when he had full access to full pipage, do you notice
I
do
do.
you like sit there and go, man, I don't have enough ammo?
Yeah. Over and over. Because, I hadn't really played it since, well, I mean, I guess I did a little bit, but, this is my LPC, and it has probably 8 hours, maybe, of playtime on that class. So, yeah, I did notice that. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, reload. It's kind of sucky, but oh well.
Ding, ding,
That's
ding,
why I play
ding,
heavy.
ding,
Never,
ding.
no reloading.
Yeah. But I did play a little heavy as well. I was trying to play other stuff other than Pyro and NG for my NPCs. Right now,
See, that's the problem with acronyms. You get them confused. Even when you made them up yourself.
Yeah.
You start saying LPC, NPC. It was my MP. I mean QPC, which is what I have just made up. It is my quantum played class.
Nice. I like that one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Anybody else?
Well, did you not see something on Twitter? You
Oh,
were
yeah.
telling me about that earlier.
That's right. Segway man over here. After I actually was wrapping things up, usually when I stop playing TF2, it's because something technically went wrong. And then I'm like, forget this. And I start doing something else. I think it was something that had to do maybe with my sound. I don't remember. But anyway, so after I got off, I was looking at Twitter and I saw Boris JCP said, church theme on CP1, lots of fun. So get on up.
Get on up. Get on up.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I totally missed out on that. I was going to be like Reverend Nailhead or something. But, oh well. So, that was it.
I actually did not play any TF2 this week.
Congratulations.
Is it because your video card was messed up?
No, that happened today. I've been playing Dragon Age, and Dragon Age killed my video card.
I heard.
And then I've been playing Modern Warfare because I want to play Modern Warfare 2, and I never played Modern Warfare 1, so I've been playing that. I've been playing Left 4 Dead 2.
Sweet.
Poking around with that a little bit. I still haven't dug into it heavy. I've played one versus match, and I finished one campaign, but I died in the last 2 minutes. The last minute.
I don't even want to do versus yet. I want to do all the campaigns, run through them.
Let's do them together. I have not. I don't know them yet. Let's me and you. Let's play. Let's be Left 4 Dead buddies.
with my friend Eric, not my other friend Eric.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Eric.
Kote.
Rootbender. Yeah. And we did the first one, and I really enjoyed it.
See, and this is what's going to happen now that you're trying to get this, hey, let's do this 2 weeks from now. You know what we should do is the two of us get together and then you won't have played them because I was waiting for Spencer and.
Well, that's just it. I've been trying to play the demo with Clyde Frog for a while now, but we keep he'll be busy and then I'll be busy and then he'll be busy and then I'll be busy. But
Well, here's what's going to happen, because me and Eric are going to get together and we're going to want to play, and I'm going to try and call you.
Yeah.
And if you're not there, I'm just going to play anyway.
okay.
So.
Well, here's the thing: are you guys going to play like early, like 7 o'clock, or are you going to play later, like after I get my kids to bed?
Usually later.
Okay, good.
But probably not until next, and probably not this week, and probably not till next weekend.
Oh, well, that's a really long time. Why are you going to do that?
Because I got to go to Huntsville for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa,
Well, cool. Cuckoo.
Cool, man. Now that we got that out of the way, let's,
I think we pretty much got everybody else's status out of the way. I mean, let's just be honest
I just
here.
want to say I haven't been playing a lot lately. Since I've been back on the show, I've been trying to play more frequently, like at least once or twice a week. But I have a really, really vexing computer problem. I have a random reboot issue, and it's really killing any enjoyment I have of any game whatsoever. And while I have started to decouple in my head the idea of fun from the idea of enjoying a game, I am having no fun, and I am not enjoying games because I'm always afraid it's going to reboot. And so,
And fear is the mind killer.
double
Now,
whammy.
It just reboots on itself, or it just dies, like goes
it
to sleep.
reboots. It's like there's a power malfunction, is what it's like.
Oh.
Oh.
You see, I had a similar problem, but mine just went to sleep.
And it's not just games. Just had a question in the chat room. It's not just games. I could be surfing the web. I could be not even on the computer, it will reboot, or I could be in the middle of like something really heavy on the computer, like say Modern Warfare 2, and it will reboot. So it doesn't seem to matter what I'm doing. I've replaced the motherboard 5 times now. I have gotten a new power supply. I've checked the memory. I've done everything I can think to do, and it's not working. So if anyone wants to buy a computer that randomly reboots, it is now for sale.
Sold. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get a lot of responses from that.
That's weird, just because it sounds like you've rebuilt the computer, like and it's like
I have.
just has a ghost in the machine.
Yeah.
That is one computer for sale. Its twisted frame is haunted by the spirit of Connect, the greater demon of hopelessness. So, just so you know. But it's still under warranty. So
Wow, steeped in lore.
Well, speaking of Ghost in the Machine and machines in general, we got a little something from Johnny.
What's the state of the server? What's the state of the server? What's the state of the server with Johnny Napalm?
Greetings, CP community. It's your friendly neighborhood server admin, Johnny Napalm, here with this week's State of the Servers for the week leading up to episode 96. A couple of changes in the rotation, finally. CTF Royal has been replaced by CTF Harp B1, which is a pretty popular map. A lot of people like it, and it's cool looking. It is kind of a weird game mechanic from your typical CTF. You're taking the intel to the enemy, so to speak. Those of you who played it know what I'm talking about. And those of you that haven't, you should check it out. Also, we replaced CP Castle 4 in the rotation with CP Glacier RC5, since it's a pretty map. That's a 3-point attack defend, really cool looking, snowy, alpine-y type of theme, very neat, and kind of an interesting cavern, kind of cavernous area around the final point. So it's a pretty cool map, and seems to play pretty well the few times I played it, so I figured I'd throw it in there. The only other change we made was that the max rounds for King of the Hill maps has been set to 3 for all of them. Let me know if that's working out for people. I think unlimited or 5 or whatever it was by default was just too much, and I think 2 is too little for some of these pretty cool King of the Hill maps. So that's how it's set. Let me know what your feedback is on that at deadworkers.com/community in the map rotation thread in the CP forums. All right, that's it. Get out there and play.
That's good trip!
That's the state of the server with Johnny Napalm.
So he mentioned Castle, and it occurred to me we totally should have played that on Medieval Night. Totally missed out on that one.
That's a good point.
That would have been a good call.
Yeah, well.
We'll have to do another Medieval Night and play Castle.
Yeah, Ark.
Avast. Oh, wait, no, that's the pirate ship.
Yeah, it is. All right. On the loudspeaker?
On the loudspeaker, news and discussions.
He so did that with a paper cup, didn't he?
Totally. So this is kind of neat. Since TF2 was released 2 years ago, there have been 97 updates for the game. 97.
97 updates.
97 updates.
That's a crap load of updates.
That is roughly one a week.
That's off the hook crazy.
It's one a week, just like the release schedule of this podcast. So it's safe to say that Valve is as committed to updating TF2 as we are to podcasting about it.
They're one update ahead of our podcast.
That's true. Actually, since we did 51.1 and 94.6, then
We're ahead of them.
yes.
That's off the hook
cool.
crazy.
That's but we got to keep our numbers in order because we do have a date in mind for 100, right?
Yeah. It's December 30th,
No.
2027, if I remember correctly.
If you want a cool little snazzy little countdown clock, try going to deadworkers.com/100.
Sweet.
And there's your countdown.
There's nothing hidden on that page, is
No,
there?
nothing at all.
Okay.
So don't go looking.
I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to get people like banned from the server from trying to look at stuff.
44 days, 10 hours, 0 minutes, and 19 seconds.
Nice.
Now, but that is for when it's going to be released on the feed.
Yep.
Now, I hear that there's a way that people, if they want to, can hear it early.
No way. Tell us more, Brent.
I do believe it's CPCon3 this year, which will be happening over the New Year's Eve weekend, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be playing it live for people there, so they will get to hear it first and comment and probably see a poster, too, about it. So, anybody have any questions about CPCon3?
When is it?
It is December 31st through January 3rd.
Who can come?
Everybody and anybody.
Will it be any good?
It'll be off the chain, hook, chisel, nachos.
Are pants allowed?
No. Unfortunately, we got to keep the lag down. So no pants. There is swag.
Will there be a special musical guest?
There will be. Ash Williams from, what's that band?
Whoa.
Don?
He said special.
Oh, well.
Well, he is
like,
special.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like Short Bus special?
Yes.
He will be playing a full set the second night. The first night we'll be doing open mic night, of course, and also celebrating New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
The third night we will be doing a Rock Band 2 competition. And then, the final night's more of a let's eat cookout and say goodbye and do a little podcasting and stuff like that. There will be board games, computer games, and all that kind of fun there as well. So I hope everybody. We just got a last minute, or really not last minute, early minute. Someone I just saw that Akon's coming.
Akon.
So that's awesome. He was at the first one.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, John Maz is coming too, and he was at the first one.
That's right. This will be off the chain.
Yeah, Joe
Something like
Hills.
Off the hizzity hook.
Speaking of, Open Mic Night is being sponsored by Times Squared and jackofallblades.com. So I thought that was really cool of them.
Yeah.
I am probably running live action Wiz War.
Yes. I keep
That's
bugging
fun.
him about that. I'm like, are you going to run it? Because I want to play it.
Yeah.
I'm probably playing. I'm going to run live action Wiz War. And what else were you trying to get me to do?
Maybe if
else.
you want to do like a Machinima Night kind of thing or something like that.
Yeah, might do that.
That'd be fun. And
Yeah.
I think, Spencer, are you running a D&D game? Did I see that on the forums?
I don't know. There was some question about whether or not anyone wanted to do it, and there was some question about whether it was going to be 3.5 or 4th. If it's 3.5, I have no interest in it.
Should we do one of those first edition kill everybody adventures?
You know what? I think we should, if only because I don't really think I want to do D&D because my time is going to be limited there, and that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But they sometimes have these tournaments. What are they called? Oh, I can't remember. But basically, it's all first edition D&D, and your goal is to be the last person left alive. And it's all just incessant trap and spew and death and horror.
Yeah, that sounds fun. When I think fun, I think that.
Yeah, I think it would definitely have to be something kind of laid back and maybe even some rules change, like battle, somehow figure out how to do the battle in like some super quick way. Because 4th edition battles take forever. That's
They
the
do take
game.
a while.
You've been playing 4th edition D&D, haven't you?
Yeah, quite a bit. And those battles take forever.
God, I wish I lived in Huntsville.
I do too.
We all do.
Oh yeah, by the way, just to clear it up, this is in Huntsville, Alabama.
Yes.
And
Do not go to Birmingham. It is not in Birmingham.
Yeah, in Huntsville, if your information is North Alabama, it's right on the tip, right on the border of Tennessee. And
It's where the reservoir would go.
Yeah, and there are people driving in and picking up people from Nashville, I think, but you'll have to work that out on the forums if you know some of these folks. Like, don't just think you're getting a ride because you fly into Nashville.
Right.
We don't have a bus going that way, but it is pretty close. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if we get $56,000 in donations this week, we will buy a bus and we will drive and pick people up. I'll promise that right now.
No, we won't. We will have a champagne walrus party.
Well, you know, that's not actually a bad idea. If there was a group of people coming from Nashville that needed a bus, I mean, we can always, that's it. You know, you get $80 and we'll rent a bus for 2 days, and not a bus, but a big van to go up and get that group and drive, something like that. But anyway, we'll figure that out on the forums at deadworkers.com/community. It's a big sticky highlighted thing. And there's a place on the website as well that you can go see more about the registration. We are urging everybody to register as soon as possible because we're trying to fill out these like swag bags as much as we can, and some of the stuff we're trying to get requires a head count. So even if you know there's a couple pricing plans, really it's just for more swag. If you just come in and you don't want to pay any extra, there's a meal that's like $6. But even if you can't pay,
I'm going to donate to the swag bag.
What?
I'm going to put M&Ms, like a single M&M in every bag.
Awesome.
Wow, generous.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, just go there, register. Even if you can't pay with credit card, just send an email and say you'll pay with cash when you get here. That way we count you. And that's probably enough.
It's going to be good times, except, of course, Wes will be there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I'm here.
I'm happy you'll be
I am the bearer of no fun.
When he told me today that the only limiting factor was going to be family and not job, I was very, very happy.
Yes.
I'm kind of the same way. I may have limiting family factors as well, but
they will be sick of you by then. I guarantee it.
What?
They will be sick of you by then. I guarantee it.
I'm going to try and bring like my sister along, and maybe, I don't know, maybe my niece. She would have fun. So we'll see.
Sweet. Hey, Spencer, you want to talk about Secret Santa?
Yeah, we're having, for the second time, we are having CP Secret Santa. And anyone who is a member of the CP community in good standing can participate. And basically what it is everybody that wants in, they post to this thread that we'll have in the show notes. It's a forum thread. And then they send me an email address. And I will send everybody one person, and you will buy that person a Steam gift.
So you're going to send me that person
or less. What?
You're going to send me that person into my house, and then I'm going to give them the gift there?
Yes. Everybody is going to Brent's house for this. No, I'm going to send you an email, or no, I'm sorry, I'm going to send you a private message on
Telegram.
The forums. So, and it worked really well last year. Last year we had 37 people, and it went really well. Everybody got a gift. I found out that maybe at least one person got a gift that he couldn't use because he was bought a gift that was not available in Europe. So that's kind of lame. So I may actually divide things up by region. So Europe people will buy things for Europe people, and American people will buy things for American people. But we'll see how that goes. So, and it should be really fun. We've got, I think, 29 people, maybe 30 people signed up so far. And I do not have the date in front of me. I think the deadline for entering in is December the 12th, somewhere right around then. And on December the 20th, I will send out names, and you have 10 days. You have through the new year, essentially, to buy the gift. And the reason that we're giving it that long is last year, right after Christmas, there was a huge Steam sale. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, like it was like 20 to 50% off the entire catalog.
Yeah, and the funny thing was, the week before Secret Santa last year, Stalker went on sale for $5, and like everybody got that. Like half the people got Stalker. So if we wait one extra week when like 20 things are on sale, at least we'll get a nice, bell curve of gifts.
Yeah, so you have those 10 days. You can buy a gift anytime within those 10 days. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And I encourage everyone to go participate. It should be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Very cool. I signed up this year.
Yeah, so far 3 of the hosts are signed up. Guess which one did not?
You.
The guy yawning.
Yeah, it was Wes.
I'm sorry, what? What? Huh?
Wes, like, he's all complained, like, the gift I got last year, I only played like 3 times. And I'm like, you know what I got last year? Eric, do you remember what I got last year?
A rock?
No.
I got a rock.
Not quite.
Eric bought me eye fluid.
That was me who bought you something. That's
Yes.
right.
And I gotta say, that game is awful.
Yeah, it's funny. I guess I bought it for myself too, and I didn't get very far in it. The neat thing about that game is that it supports the physics chip. On board, like on your NVIDIA or on your PhysX card, if anybody still has one of those. But other than that, it had some cool jungle soundtrack, and that was about it. It was kind of boring.
I played a little bit of it.
So yeah, it's
one
thing to remember about Secret Santa is that it's not about the gift that you get; it's about the gift that you give. So it's about the giving. The getting is just sort of a bonus, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we just have everybody send me gifts? If it's all about the giving, I am A-okay with everybody just buying me a Christmas present.
All right, good idea.
Everybody that participates in Secret Santa is going to buy a drop of lemon juice that I'm going to pour into a paper cut on Wes's tongue.
How about this? We'll just do that next year, and we'll talk about it on next year's episode. We'll more update on the gift to Wes Christmas.
Great.
So, what else we got?
Well, it is time for a little musical break.
What?
This is exciting.
We're going to break.
Yes.
For music.
Sabrina, soon to be my wife, made a sweet Lady Gaga parody of Bad Romance titled Spy Romance. She wrote it and sang it, and I produced it. You can download this song or from the show notes and see the music video on YouTube, and you can listen to it right now.
Don't tell my blue scout, don't want him to see. When you're not backstabbing, you'll be home with me. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want you sapping me, I'm at your command. With your backbiters, Billy cock in my hand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love, 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 I want your love. You know I'll cook you, and you know that I am blue. I want it bad, you spy romance. I want your love and I want you to see you and me caress my romance. I want your love and all your lovers to see you and me caress my romance. Caught in a spy romance. Caught in a spy romance. Want your spy romance. Want your revolver, time and again. You'll put me to bed if you say gentlemen. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. Want you in my room, the scout isn't here. You wearing nothing but your camera beard. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. Love, love, I want your love. You know I'll cloak you, and you know that I am too. I want it bad, you spy romance. I want your love and I want you to see you and me caress my romance. I want your love and all your lovers to see you and me getting into. I want your love, and I want your deceit. I want your love, I don't want your disguise. Je vous donne l'amour, je suis prêt to je vous donne l'amour. I don't want your disguise. I don't want your disguise. I don't want your disguise. Want just my romance. Want just my romance. I want your love and I want you to see you and me can write a spy romance. I want your love and all your lovers to see you and me can write a spy romance. Want just my romance. Spy romance. Want just my romance. Want just my romance. Spy romance. Rah rah romance, gone by, ooh la la. Want just my romance.
God, that was terrible. Oh my gosh. How could you even think about doing that?
Ooh la la.
That was pure amazing, wrapped up in a bouquet of awesome.
That was sweet.
Yeah. So you can see that on YouTube.
So, and people were asking, are y'all going to dress up like the Scout's mom and spy for your wedding?
I think that would be an excellent idea.
And are y'all, I'm putting it in a spot here, y'all getting married at CPCon3?
I don't know. We're still talking about it.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, we're trying to find somebody who can actually get us married. We have a friend who can.
I
possibly
can,
do it.
man, I can get somebody there.
Really?
Oh God, I'm sure we can find somebody who can marry
Oh,
you.
okay. Oh man, I should ask you then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I have to say, I like the idea of you guys getting married at CPCon and all that, but I have to say, nothing says this marriage isn't going to last like the person, like the groom wearing a mask.
Yeah, that almost rhymed.
Well, you could be the Scout's mom then.
Me?
No, Eric.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. So Brittany could dress up like this spy.
No, that would be funny.
Sweet. We'll do it.
Just an idea.
I bet you'd look good in a nice little blue dress there, buddy.
Little blue.
A little blue.
Baby blue.
I have to say, this whole arrangement sounds better and better.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Cool. That'll
Well,
be excitement.
44
I assume
days.
y'all are listening pretty well then.
44 days, 9 hours, 43 minutes, 35 seconds.
And counting.
And if you're listening, then that means it's time for listener contributions.
Sweet.
There's no, I guess I'm not supposed to play something for that.
Listener contributions.
Listener contributions.
Hey, yeah. Listener
And we're going to
contribution.
play them, whether they're any good or not, and they're probably not, but we're going to play them anyway because we love everybody that contributes to us. We love everybody that I can't shut up. Yay! Listener contributions! Da-da-da! Ba-ba.
That was good. Okay, you can stop now.
Ooh, rah, rah.
This first one here is from Smile. Smile says,
Smile.
wondering what you guys thought Valve would do for the game after all classes are updated.
I'm thinking...
Automobiles?
They're
Yes.
going to release Team Fortress 3, and everyone's going to complain that it's coming out too soon.
I'm thinking yellow and green teams.
Really?
That's what I'm thinking.
I would like to see a quad map like that.
Yeah.
It'd be something really interesting, just the dynamics, and I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that means that's the end of their updating madness. Like, if they're just fixing bugs and
No.
doing little things, or do you think they'll just say, okay, we had a good 2 years and we've
Yeah,
done it
but you're
all.
on that kick. You're like thinking, oh, they sold the game for $2.50. That means that they're done with the game. And
Well, that's what that's what they made it sound like on their post. Even though if it was a joke, it totally went over my head. Which most jokes do, I guess. But I just don't know. Maybe this is the end or something. Yeah, I just don't know what else they would do that wouldn't ruin the game. Like 2 more colors, I think that would ruin the game.
Let's be honest.
Well, that's per map.
At the rate the updates are coming out, they're not going to get the last 3 out until late 2012.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I think what Wes is talking about is like not every map would have 4 teams. It's like specialized maps. Like in Team Fortress 1, they had maps that was like 4-fort-4.
Okay.
And it was basically 4 forts instead of 2, and then you could go cap from any of the other fort back to your play. So you had this weird chemistry of these 3 teams guarding against 4 teams or whatever,
Okay.
But of course, then they had grappling.
Well, I think there are certain I think a payload race map with 4 teams would be fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to have. Well, that would basically be. Suppose they have like 2 teams, or have 4 teams, but then have 2 teams doing different tasks to stop the other 2 teams, but they're kind of working together.
Yeah.
Like maybe you have a control point map with 4 points, but only 2 teams could mess with 2 points, so each team would have to get control of 2 points separately.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
I think they're going to keep updating the classes is what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to cycle back around and say, okay, let's start adding more stuff to the classes we've already added stuff to.
I
don't think there's any indication that one update is all we're going to get for each class.
I'm still not against the idea of some sort of a racing thing like Team Fortress Kart or something like that,
Yeah, I'd definitely love to see a spin-off like that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Especially if they did it for like, the DS or something, a different platform altogether.
I mean, it's a good franchise. Mario is a good franchise, and look how many they have, Mario Tennis and soccer and all this crap.
Oh my God. TF2 RPG.
TF2 Sports.
Yeah.
Tennis with 2 pyros, right? Do things like that.
Yeah.
I like billiards.
Hey, I've got a second question here from the
TF2 Carnival Games.
Oh, God.
From the chat room from Ustreamer97444. Says, why don't you guys get Xboxes and play TF2 on the Xbox?
I have an Xbox, and Brent has an Xbox, and Eric has an Xbox, and Wes is a loser. But
I have an Xbox right now.
Sweet.
It's not yours, though.
It is my company's.
Yeah, that doesn't count. So anyway, I've actually considered, like, if I ever see Orange Box, like, super cheap, like, I think I could get it, like, for $18 right now, and that's too much. But if I could get it, like, super cheap, then I would definitely get it.
You could probably get it fairly cheap on GameFly.
I have played Team Fortress 2 on the PS3. I found the controls to be very difficult after playing keyboard and mouse controls. I find game controls for this game very difficult.
Yeah.
I've got to say, Xbox 360 TF2 on it, you're a second-class citizen. I hate to say it, but you're not going to get the maps, you're not going to get the updates for so long that it's like, why play it on there at all?
Yep.
And I hate to say that because, maybe someone's not going to buy it and Valve doesn't make that money because of it, but that's not my problem, really. That's Valve and Xbox 360's problem. They need to work on that.
And the 360 really isn't the worst case. The PS3 is the worst case because they've gotten no updates. But some of our some of our great community members are PS3 people. So
they're third class.
It's still a good
citizens.
game.
Yeah.
It's still a good game, no matter if it.
It is a good game, and it's still worth playing. It's just it's a different experience, and I find the experience more rewarding on the PC, as I do with almost all first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Cool.
Da 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 da! Wow. From Snooper 6 Nacho, Snooper. I can't say this. Super 6 Nacho. Hey CP, for the few weeks I've known you guys, I've been wondering, how did you guys find out about Team Fortress 2? What was your first impression? Thanks. From Super 6 Nacho. Not from Snooper 6 Nacho. That's different. I think we've covered this on past episodes. I know that at least Brent and I followed Team Fortress back when it was a Quake mod, and we've just been excited about it forever. I don't really know about Wes and Eric.
I found out about 2 when the first trailer came out. When the promo trailer came out with the demo man swinging the dynamite sticks.
Yeah. That was an awesome trailer.
Yes. And that's when I found out about it, and I got really excited. And then we were doing the WoW podcast, and they were like, hey, TF2's coming out. We should do a podcast for it. We've even found a great name.
Yeah.
And I think Wes's comment was podcast on a FPS.
Yeah, really?
It'll never work.
That'll last like 2 months.
Yeah.
And it hasn't worked at all. I think we can all agree.
But yeah, same here too. It was totally that same trailer. You might have been the one to send it to me. I don't know.
Probably not. I didn't like you very much back then.
That's true.
So, okay, next question.
Legion.
There we go.
CP says, new case fan is credit to team, and there's a link to it on YouTube.
Yes, this is pretty cool, man. I wish I had one queued up for the video right here, but this is the new case fan on the side of his computer. It says control point and little LED lights. I thought that was really snazzy.
That's cool. I need a new case fan.
He's the one who sent in the robotic arm last time,
Ooh.
so he sends in some really cool stuff. So there's a link to that.
Am I the only one that's amazed that people like us this much?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes, no.
I'm continually baffled. I don't understand.
Wee-wee.
Zotalo. The next one is from Leviathan CP. I am new to the CP community. I was wondering, what is Valve's obsession with ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles? In almost every map, there's an ICBM in the spawn room past the glass, and they're always ready to fire.
Why would you have a class-based combat in farms unless there was a nuclear missile involved?
Yes.
I can't think of any reason at all. None.
Well, also, I think it goes back to the art style, right? It's kind of set in that kind of time when kids are being taught to hide under their desks because there's going to be a nuclear cloud out the window at any moment.
Duck and cover.
It's very old Bond.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of that in it, and there was always that scene in the Bond movie where Bond gets, is captured and is being taken through the control room, and they see the big nuclear bomb getting ready to be launched, and it's ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look carefully out the window, there's a stand-up cardboard cow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
In every single Bond movie.
Yeah. Jinx. Great minds. Great minds.
Great minds think alike. And
got,
I know what both of y'all would say if a spy walked in the room right now. You know what that is?
Zotalo!
CP, Delboy Dylan again. Well, first I died from listening to too much CP, and then that cart came out of nowhere last week. So now I've pretty much spent an entire 2 weeks in spectator mode, which sucks. But hopefully this week will be different. Anyway, my question this week is, if you worked for Valve, what qualities do you think you could bring to the TF2 development team? Also, I'd like to say that I'm glad to see that Hemanena seems to be becoming a CP regular, because let's face it, up until now CP has been pretty much a sausage fest. And it is nice to have a sprinkling of femininity in the podcast. But then again, I guess you do have Spencer. Well, that's it, and it looks like I've survived this week.
I think not.
Damn it!
Oh dear, I've made quite a mess.
We always do have Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I worked for Valve, I would totally bring my femininity to the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's basically asking us to talk about our resumes.
What would we bring to the development team for TF2?
Well, Valve, I know you're working on the whole MMO slant, and I play a lot of MMOs, so...
Well, I thought you were going to say we could bring the fact that we podcast an incredibly terrible show, and we could be part of the team,
I would bring my ability to say random stuff. I think that would help.
You do have that ability.
I can say, orange molasses, and there, boom, game idea. Right there, orange molasses in TF2.
Well, I think, really, they've been trying to keep this game alive. We've been trying to keep this podcast alive. It's very similar circumstances, and we figured out how to do it, and we can tell you how.
Let's make money.
That's 3 easy payments of $49.99.
No, I was thinking careers. We need...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I'm a good cheerleader.
No, you're not.
You guys go with build that map. Make that class. Yay!
Bob Dash 101 sent in, hey, Control Point. I was listening to episode 95, and when I heard about the little kids that dressed up as TF2 characters, and Brent said something about his kids watching him play TF2 even though the game is rated M. My question is, do you guys think that Team Fortress 2 could have got a team rating instead of a mature rating? Thanks. Could it have? Yes.
Yeah.
It could have.
They just had to cut out the blood and the gibs.
I mean, I don't even think it really is deserving of M rating as it is.
Well, the blood is it, right?
Yeah, and the blood is totally, like, it's not even remotely realistic.
I don't know. Remember when Girlfriend TF2 came out? And she was playing it, and she was like, "Oh God, oh gross, ugh."
Oh, that's right.
You remember
about that?
That is the only instance of that I've heard of.
Well, but that's
I think
just
we're
it.
desensitized.
We are. We play first-person shooters all the time, and we play Left 4 Dead and decapitate things and do all kinds of gross things on a regular basis with our digital avatars.
You're currently playing like Modern Warfare, the original.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, if you were a rating board agency, would you rate those the same?
I actually would rate TF2 worse than Modern Warfare. I would say it is a more adult game than Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare does not appear to be as bloody or violent.
Does it have snipers in it?
Yes.
See, I think that's where you draw the line.
Well, see, there's not even bad language
Snipers,
in time.
or where you need a...
Where you zoom in on someone's head and then blow it off.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think that the whole rating system is crap, honestly. I don't think it's of any use to any parent that really knows anything about gaming.
And I think that's it. I think that's the spot. I think parents need to step up and just play the game. Don't look at the ratings. Just play the game and then decide if you think your child can handle it. Because I think even with the ratings, I think some children can handle some things that others can't.
Well, I think that ratings are a good rule of thumb. And then if your child really wants to play something that is not in the rating, then you go and you check it out. But as a general rule of thumb, why do I not want my kids to play this? Well, here we go. This one says it's for sexual situations. I'm not really comfortable with sex games,
Right.
You're not French.
but at the same time, I mean, I just think that, I know we're talking about ratings here and it's kind of lame, but I think that ratings in general are worthless. I really do. I think that as soon as you hear things like Oblivion getting retroactively rated M because of, the ability to put in boobies in the game, it just, and why should it be like that?
I can agree with you on some levels, but again, I think as a general rule, it's not perfect. But as a general,
it's not useful at all, is what I'm saying. I don't even
disagree.
think it's useful.
I'll disagree.
I think that saying that Team Fortress 2 is anywhere near the same ballpark of, okay, not Modern Warfare, let's say,
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead, not even Left 4 Dead. Let's go further. Let's say, is it in the same ballpark as Manhunt or Manhunt 2? I mean, you have games that depict very, very violent stuff, like far worse than TF2. But because the publishers can massage the rating boards or, get it just bad enough, just good enough so that it doesn't hit that AO rating, which, let's face it, is not really a rating anymore. It's just pointless. And I disagree. I think if you see a rated M game, you have no indication of whether or not it's worthwhile. And I'll give you another example. I have someone in CP Secret Santa right now who last year he was involved and he got one of the Grand Theft Auto games, and his parents would not let him play it. So he said, this year, could you put a note that says, can you make sure that no one sends me a game like that? And I'm like, so what? Just no rated M games at all? He's like, no rated M games, just nothing that's excessively violent or has a whole lot of swearing or nudity in it. And you're talking about different things here because that's my point. Because I don't think TF2 falls into that category. I mean, sure, it's violent, but it's so cartoony that it's impossible to mistake for real violence.
But I don't really necessarily think that mistaking it for real violence is necessarily all that important. I think that the dismemberment and the death and the explosions and the blood and the body parts, even as cartoony as they are, might be something you don't want to share with your kids, and it's something that needs to be monitored. I mean,
I agree it needs to be monitored, but I think that the rating board is absolutely, completely worthless in doing that.
again, I think as a rule of thumb, if I see my child wants to play a mature game, I know I need to check it out. Whereas if it's an E game, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay, and I don't need to waste my time trying to police that.
I guess what I'm saying is that the mature rating itself is pointless because there's such a wide variety of mature that it's pointless. And I'm not saying that there needs to be an even, more strongly variated rating. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think that we need to take a look at what makes a game mature versus what makes a game teen. I think that's the big thing that I'm talking about.
I think Spencer's saying here is anything in M that's mature should probably just be banned. We probably shouldn't play it at all.
That's a good point.
I think that video games in general are awful. I don't think anyone should play them ever.
I have had to admit that my kids probably see way too much video game violence than most parents would be comfortable with. I really don't think video game violence for a lot of it is that bad. I wouldn't let them see Vice City or one of those because I think that's a completely different level.
I think there's a difference between an adult game and a mature game. And I don't think that we talk about that difference at all.
So TF2 doesn't have bad language. It doesn't have any nudity or sexual content or drug use or a lot of the other things that can make something rated M or even rated R.
There is scatology.
There's scatology in this podcast, and we're supposedly family friendly.
Yeah, we are family friendly.
Poop.
So I don't know. I think there should be varying degrees of rated M. But I guess there already kind of is because they say why it's rated M.
Here's my problem with the whole system is that you rate something one way, it actually affects sales, regardless of whether that rating is true or not. And so that's my issue with it, is even though it may help in some instances, a parent's going to say, no, it's rated M, you're not buying it. When maybe it shouldn't be. So now you have some publisher of some game who should be making more money, but they're not because of a rating system. Who's on this rating system? Who, you know what I mean? It's like...
Well, I mean, even going back to TF2, just real quick. Wes, M means it cannot be, or in theory, cannot be bought or sold, or cannot be bought by anyone 17 or younger. Would you reasonably say that TF2 should not be played by your children until they're 17?
No, but at the same time, I think that my level for violence and blood is higher than most people's.
I just don't see anyone. I swear, it's Looney Tunes. Almost, it's really ridiculous violence. I don't see anyone ever being offended by it personally, but.
Well, and my thing is the people the ratings are really there for, I think, are the people who don't even realize there are ratings on games, right? Like the parents whose kids are downstairs playing, Vice City and Touch My Magic Boob and whatever games, they have no clue.
That isn't.
And so, like, a rating doesn't even why have a rating if they're just oblivious to that? Is it just to keep them from buying it in store?
And I gotta say, I have never played anything as filthy as the mouths of the kids that I've played Xbox 360 games.
Oh my God, no joke.
So, you know what? It's just a wasted system.
I will never. My child will never have a headset. And you can play on your Wii, son. You may not.
So, we got an MP3 here from the man with golden buns.
Hello, CP hosts and fellow community members. This is I, the man with the golden buns, and I'm here to query or question you about the highly addictive, fun, first-person shooter game called Team Fortress 2. Now, I damn well hope that the engineer update is next. But, what do you think, if he will get one, his lunchbox item? For example, the Speedy Scout got the Bonk NG soft drink, and the rather large heavy weapons guy got the sandwich. Personally, I think the engineer may get his cheap-looking brand of Blue Streak beer. That's all for this time, and look out for the future as I may be releasing more songs. Keep up the spiffing entertainment radio show, the man with the golden bun.
Spiffing. Is it spiffing good?
He's so dramatic.
Oh my god.
So,
what do we
lunchbox.
think that the lunchbox item will be? I think it's going to be a cup of Joe. I think he's a coffee guy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I think maybe a bag of pork rinds.
Nice.
That's a good one. Of
Thanks.
course, you know he needs a sandwich so he can get zapped.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a
I was
given.
going to say that, but it's too late. They already gave the heaviest sandwich.
Yeah, and
so.
he didn't really even need one, but... Oh.
No.
Well, maybe the engineer will have the other half. And maybe if you
The other
combine
half of
them,
the
you'll get
sandwich?
like some super sandwich.
Mega super
But
duper.
I think he'll have a miniature chief that he plays with during his lunch hour.
Sweet.
That one's for you.
Best.
Nice.
It's for you, Eric.
Top 10.
Hello, CP host. Wafflecopter here. Just had a couple of points I needed to make and a question. Number one bullet from the Heavy's minigun cost $3,478.26. I'm going to round it off. He put some decimals there. I'm just going to ignore them.
What would the Chief's lunchbox unlock be? There, I sped it up a little bit for you.
Nice.
Isn't that what we
What's
just
up with
answered?
the lunchbox question?
I know, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
The Chiefs' lunchbox would probably be Indian candy corn.
Beef jerky, man. Buffalo
Beef jerky?
jerky. How?
A peace pipe. It would be a peace pipe. He would smoke it and the game would end.
Nice, I go with that one. Next. Fight the Food 22 says, hi, Control Point. I made a 5-minute Microsoft Paint drawing of the host of Control Point. This is a masterpiece crafted by one of the greatest artists of all times, yours truly, and here's a link.
Hey, all right. We have a link to a really astounding...
Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, look for this in the show notes, too, because this is... it's pretty bad. We're like little boxes.
And I've got big nips.
Yeah, you
Going
do.
on there.
They're dinner plate sized.
Yes. And
why does Eric have a yellow and red mohawk?
It's a headdress, and he's got pink eye.
Oh, he's got pink eye. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Wes has a cane because he's old.
Yes, and I'm wearing a Sparkle Motion shirt.
Yes.
And I'm wearing a Wes's wrong shirt, which I really need to get one of those made before CPCon.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This next one is actually really good. Sorry, it's a little long, but it's good. You want to read this one? Wes?
Sure. Hello, Control Point. Homie T23 here. I'm an Xbox user. That was parenthetical, by the way. And I started listening to your podcast around episode 50. Awesome episode, BTW. That was parenthetical as well.
Nice.
And I then started listening to your earlier podcast and kept thinking of all the things you guys wish for that actually came true in a number of TF2 updates. But that's beside the point. I have a question for you that goes a little something like this. Hit it!
That was awesome.
I know.
You actually wrote that.
Yep. The hosts of the infamous podcast called Control Point are preparing for yet another episode of the podcast on yet another boring, untime-related day. But out of nowhere, a time portal opens up right before the brave host's eyes. Spencer got a mini portal, too. That was parenthetical. Daring, crazy, and smexy as he may be, Eric stepped forward into the portal without any second thoughts. The other Control Point host screamed for him to come back, but it was too late. Eric was sucked in.
Was that parenthetical?
No.
Oh.
No. Then Brent jumped in too after Eric and his schmexy ways. Spencer, not standing Wes's presence any longer, jumped in too. Then, from sheer loneliness, Wes jumped in. All four hosts spiraled through the time portal and landed on the date October 30th, 2007, their first podcast of Control Point. Now the question is, since you're from the future with a complete library of knowledge, what one thing would you tell yourself during your first podcast?
Don't move to South Carolina.
Nice. That's a good one. I figure, I don't know what's up with all this what-if business. I actually invented a time machine, and I'm going to go back right now.
Okay.
Eric, I'm from the future. I came here to tell you something very important. It will change everything. It will change the way you host and produce Control Point. What? Are you telling me that you're me? From the future? What year? I've come from the year 2009. We're actually in the middle of recording episode 96. 96? Wow. We made it to 96 episodes? So we're gonna record this stupid show for 2 more years? Yep, and check this out. Robin Walker told me personally that he and others from Valve listened to this show since the very beginning. Okay, now I know you're lying. No, really, it's true. You gotta listen to me. I've had enough practical jokes for one evening. Good night, future boy. No, wait, Eric, the bruise. The bruise on your head. I know how it happened. You told me the whole story. You were standing on your toilet, and you were hanging a clock, and when you fell, you hit your head on the sink. And that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel possible. Okay, I'm back, and sorry, no luck. He just didn't believe my story. Oh well. This is heavy, Doc.
Oh my God.
All right.
The one thing I would say to Past Wes, get your merch in order.
Get your merch. Start sending off those buttons early.
I would have to say, stop those which class questions immediately.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
What are you talking about? Those totally rode us through 20 episodes from like 40 to 60.
That's what she said.
All right.
That's probably pretty much. We don't have to finish this, do we?
Come on.
That was enough. I want to go hear this again.
You want to hear the? You want to listen to the?
You need to do those every week, Eric.
Okay, Friday night should be overtime rave night on every server. How you can has rave. 1. Pick a favorite CP Mac and get it stuck in perpetual overtime by having at least one red and blue stand on the last point. 2. Enable drugs for every player. I don't know if that's the correct mod or name. If the server even uses, I think that's an SM mod thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. 3. Play music of your choice. 4. Build a crapload of teleporters and dispensers around the point. 5. Party! Overtime. Yeah. We were just fooling around, but we had a lot of fun. If you want to see a video of what we did, I recorded one. It is at YouTube, blank here. Much love, Khalil. P.S. Wes is my favorite host. Go Wes.
Hey, wait a second. We don't play favorites.
Go Wes!
What is up with that? I don't sit there and go,
I do.
Clyde Frog's the best community
Go
member.
Wes!
Johnny Napalm is the best server admin.
And
He is pretty baller.
Go Wes!
All right.
I mean, Mr. Eagle. That's what I meant. Is the best.
So
No,
I say thank
Napalm.
you, Khalil, but apparently you don't like any of us. But
I mean,
Wes,
Icon.
So, screw off.
So I'm going to link to this in the show notes. It's exactly what they said. They're having a little rave action,
Like a light switch rave, but with control points.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. I think it would serve better as maybe in the discotheque, maybe in Cyberpunk.
Would
I
there
have
be
not
a
played
spy
Cyberpunk
there?
in a while.
What do you say, Spencer?
Would there be a spy there?
There would be.
Awesome.
Spy in the discotheque. All right,
We need to do a video for that.
Yeah, we do. Let's do it right now.
Instead of doing that right now,
After dark.
I say we play this.
Hey CP, Ifrint here. My question this week is this. Do you think games could ever be considered as art? See ya.
Absolutely.
What?
Is art?
Is art.
Absolutely, video games are art.
I think they are already considered that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
An art.
I mean, there are games like Braid. I mean, Braid is just art. Everything about it is artistic.
I actually have a lot of theories about this that I'm not going to go into right now.
Thank God.
Brent will be like, oh my God, Spencer won't shut up. But I think we've got a long way to go.
I will agree with you there, but I think that there's a lot of things that have really... I think Dragon Age is art. The game... You don't?
No, I don't. I think it's entertainment. I think that the problem is that, and this is just my personal opinion, I think people confuse graphics with art quite frequently. I'm not even sure. I think Braid in some ways has some artistic themes to it, but I wouldn't call it a work of art by any stretch of the imagination. I think we got a long way to go before we really get there.
I don't know. I mean, most MMOs they have, it's an art director, and it's usually a guy who can paint and actually do art, and that's where they get their box covers and all the art for the game, books of art. WoW has just tons of art. I mean,
I think that games incorporate art, but I think, can you call a game a work of art? I don't really think we've gotten there yet.
The thing I learned in art appreciation is that art is a medium to help bring empathy to other people. It helps you understand the human condition in other people. And I absolutely think that video games can do that.
Well, I mean, I think any kind of media then is art. This podcast is art. A movie is art. A song is art. A poster, a sticker, anything that you look at that's not utilitarian, I guess, is like art. Is that right?
Well, I'm not sure that art...
This is art.
My thing is, until games reach a point where they're doing something that no other medium can do and elicit emotions in a way that can't be done in films or books, and honestly, in a lot of cases, done better in films and books and music.
But why would you say? I mean, I don't know why they can't compete in the same space. Like the first time I played EverQuest or an MMO and walked into like a zone with a full vista, it was just amazing and breathtaking.
Yeah,
and I don't see how that can't be considered art.
I mean, if a good landscape can be considered art, and it is, then why can't, when you walk over that hill in Oblivion and the sun is peeking over the mountain and you look out and you go, this is beautiful. And whereas a lot of times a painting is just a perception of a real thing and it's art, this was an entirely created world. Everything here was generated for this one scene.
And you know who was in charge of that? The art department.
and I don't disagree. I think that on a deeper level, though, I think that I want to see the interactivity become the art. That's what I want. I want to see, somehow the gameplay itself be that thing. When I think of seeing something and it being beautiful, that's, I can definitely see your point, but it's not unique to games, in my opinion. And whether or not that's art, that may be, either way. I just don't. I think that we have so far to go that I'm not really willing to say that we're even near that point yet.
But I mean, I think there's even just an art to building a good game. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. There's a game that can be sucky and have the same visual pictures as a game that is the best game you've ever played, or even the best game you ever played may have the worst graphics, but the art that was made and just the game design of that, to me, is another form of art. It's like, like Left 4 Dead, moving people through the whole game by lighting techniques. To me, there was an art to doing that, right?
Yeah, there's art to building the characters in Transformers too, but I also wouldn't call Transformers a work of art.
Oh, I would.
Okay, yeah, that's where we
and
differ.
GoBots.
Well, but
I think GoBots are a better work of art.
But do you think that architecture can be art, Spencer?
Yes.
Well, see, that I look at some of this stuff as architecture.
See, and I think there's a big difference between building something in real life and building it out of polygons. I think that you have to look at the level of effort that goes into it as well. And when I see a beautiful cathedral in real life, it has so much more presence and impact than anything I've ever seen in a game. Even though I have seen stuff in games that, like Brent said, have made me kind of go, whoa, that's cool. It's not the same thing.
What about the perceptions of like dystopian futures, like the claustrophobia inherent with something like Portal, being emulated in things like Sartre's No Exit or something like that? That claustrophobic kind of nihilistic thing that can be portrayed in certain ways in these video games. I don't know. I still think that there's value there on multiple levels.
I'm not saying it's not valuable. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, I know.
I think that movies have a Citizen Kane. I think that books have these books that are considered great works of art, not just by people that read books, but by people in general. And I think the same thing is true for poetry, for paintings, for architecture, for music. and I don't think it's true of games. I do not think we have one yet.
Well, we're still doing our video games on cave walls per se. There'll be a renaissance eventually.
Have you guys seen The Graveyard? That totally.
I've played The Path, which is pretty much the closest thing I'd say to art yet.
Yeah, this is the developers say it's an art experiment, but it's basically interactive art, and I had to get it and see what in the world they're talking about. It didn't sound much of a game, and it isn't. You're an old woman who walks through a graveyard and then sits down at a little bench, and that's it. But if you buy it, that's the free version. If you buy it, your little old woman walks to the bench, and it's really nice. She walks really slow, so it takes you a couple minutes to get to this bench.
You're selling this real well.
It's super boring. But check it out. What you get when you buy this game is that when you sit down on this bench, you eventually die.
Yeah,
that my friends.
No, I mean,
art.
I think, and that's Tales of is the name of the company, and they also made this game called The Path, which is more of a game than that.
Oh wait, I think I played that.
And it's sort of a riff on the Little Red Riding Hood story. And you play one of several girls, and your goal is to go to your grandmother's house, and it tells you to stay on the path, and you can just run through and run over the path and stay there, and you'll be done with the game in about 3 minutes. And then it tells you failed. So by doing the things that it tells you to do, you fail the game. Only by disobeying the rules can you succeed, and by succeeding, eventually, you die. So I think that when you start...
I hope that has an M rating, because my kids are never going to touch that.
Well, no, and there's themes in it like implied rape and stuff too. So it's definitely not a kid's game by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, there was also that game. What was it called where you played the spy and it was all done in really blocky art? Remember we played it. You and I did.
Oh man, I forgot what that was called.
And we were going to do a Daily Gamer on
the
it.
ship.
No, but it was and basically like at the end. Yeah, at the end, there's a plot twist, and it has this kind of moment, and you're like, holy cow, this is not what I thought I was playing.
Yeah,
I
wish you could remember the name of that, though.
Braid?
No,
it wasn't Braid.
But I mean, yeah, there's good stuff there. But we should probably move on. We're
true.
Well, let's move on. Let's pick things up. Let's get speedy and fast, and let's really get this rapid.
Right after the break, the quick fire question round.
Yeah, alright.
I'm so pumped!
Turns out if I just jump around a couple times, I'm a little bit more energetic. So yeah, the last rapid fire was a little train wrecky, I guess. I need to pull my mic closer because it's on top of my computer now, and now it's next to me.
Love he talks us through all this.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? First question.
Oh, what's the order?
Was good trip or good times?
Good times.
Really?
Why do you always question my questions? I'm going to come in there and beat you.
Worst heavy impersonation goes to me.
Me. La 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 la.
Is it?
It's like a terrorist.
Is it really just you, me, and the dance floor?
No.
And the spy on the discotheque.
Yeah, and Spencer's here, and he's shaking his ass. I see you, baby.
Which is baller, State of the Server or Johnny Napalm?
Johnny State of the Server.
Nice.
CPCon Canada or CPCon Tupperware Party?
CPCon Las Vegas, baby.
Baby! Ballin'.
Tupperware Party.
Suck it, Wes, or Suck it, Wes?
Suck it, Wes. Oh, wait, no, the other one. Suck it, Wes.
Boy, he gave you a lot of time for that one.
Suck it, Wes. I think you need more.
Meet the announcer.
Meet Pyro. I have no interest in the announcer at all.
Yeah, she's a whore.
You don't like her?
What if the announcer is the pyro?
She's good as a voice. I don't
Dun,
know.
dun, dun.
Warfare 2. No dedicated servers. Yay or nay?
You know, I've been playing it, and I don't really care that there aren't dedicated servers. No, I don't care.
Good answer.
great Ash Williams or the almost as great Spencer?
I don't really get the comparison. I'm going to go Spencer.
Yeah! Anything but Ash Williams.
Well, I didn't say that. I love Ash.
Which Beatles song do you prefer?
Choose me.
All You Need Is Love or Hello, Goodbye?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'll have to think about that for another 13 minutes, 14 minutes maybe. I'll have it down by 9 minutes.
Heavy Medic or Heavy Sandwich combo?
Heavy Medic. Sandwich.
How many feathers are in the headdress?
I don't care.
Yes!
It's existential, like how many angels on the head of a pin.
It's just as amazing as I imagined it. New game type or class update?
Class game type.
Nice.
Do you think the hosts would be able to get along long enough to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh, that's a rough one.
Bill's here!
I want to say yeah, but probably not.
I think
Probably
we would
not.
be fine as long as we were all armed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found a shotgun. Wes is dead already.
What is the airspeed of an unladen demo man?
African or European?
Nice.
Nuts.
Sniper or jellyfish?
Whoa. Sniper would shoot
Wise
the jellyfish.
choice.
Wise choice.
If a crocket could rocket, how much rocket would the crocket rock?
That's off the chains, nachos.
The answer is 7.
It's always 7.
So,
Charlie out.
has the chief been mentioned yet on the podcast?
Yeah, a few times. The chief.
Drink.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Is the person you got for Secret Santa going to be lucky this year?
The person that I get for Secret Santa is going to get a box of poop.
I'm lucky. He's lucky. The Bannister's lucky.
A box of poop.
That's awesome. And now, finally, a club sandwich or a BLT.
Club sandwich.
Yeah.
But a wise choice. And that was the last question of this rapid fire. Now we go on to our most important special thanks. Special thanks go out to Johnny Napalm, Snuggernaut, Bullet Storm, Mr. Eagle, Delboy Dylan, Zombie Death, Jazz, the Googleplex, Joe Wigglypuff, J-Man of Doom, Lifty, Rubiximus, Uncool, the Great KDB, and Brillium. K-thanks, bye.
Well, is it weird that that's becoming my favorite part of the show?
No, not at all.
It's getting better. It's that was an excellent. That I think that's our best one yet.
I like the twists in there.
Yeah, that was good.
Now, I had a hard time concentrating because while we're doing that, Freckles sends me this I don't know what you would call it, like a conundrum
naked picture
wrapped in a something. Anyway, it just says Saxton Hale equals hot, and it's true. Do the letter.
Wow, really?
And thank you,
Really
Freckles.
worked?
I didn't know that.
Cool.
She's got a dirty mind.
She fits right in.
Look at me! Presenting Player of the Week. Now I am King of Team!
I wanted to give it to Rasputin. We were going to have him on the show, and I totally I wasn't prepared, I guess. I should have gotten him. We'll have to get him next time, but... he's just been he's an awesome dude. He's been around since forever, and he's got the most played Pyro hours that I know of. And we played a lot last Friday and had some fun. And I was trying to get him to go to CPCon, but he's...
Is he going to?
No, he's far away. He's got...
my God, Rasputin sucks.
Where does he live?
He's married with children.
You know who else sucks? Johnny Napalm sucks because he's not coming either.
What?
I offered to sell plasma to get Johnny Napalm here. He's like, I'd have to ask my wife. I'm like, no, you don't. I'm selling plasma for you.
All I know is there's a reason why God invented 401ks, and it's to take out money to go to CPCon.
That's true. So, Sassy Rassy, this week, you are the player of the week.
And, Eric told me, he's like, we've never had Rass on. I was like, no, we've had Rass on. We've had to. But I think it may have been Left 4 Dead or the modcast. But yeah, we got to get him on for a full show.
Totally. All right, let's go to surveillance.
So this was sent in by Magmaspire. It's a Rocket Jump Waltz piano rendition video.
Very nice. Little piano tune there. Also sent in from Torchmaster. This is, let's see, I happened to stumble onto a few videos on YouTube made by Mr. Christian Malazart, who makes some very interesting videos on basic and advanced tactics in Team Fortress 2. The first one I found was Tactical Engineering Teleports. Next, I saw a very interesting one that he may or may not disprove. That may or may not disprove. Let me just say that a few more times. Disprove. Wait, may not disprove.
May or may not disprove what we've thought.
Wait, may not disprove. Right?
This may not blah blah.
Anyway, there are fantastic videos on basic and advanced tactics, and it's a couple of videos. I'm going to put those in the show notes. Really good stuff there. And moves us on down to shout-outs.
Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Got to have a podcast.
Yeah.
Come on. A little Kiss action. No one knows this.
I was not a Kiss fan.
Because Kiss sucks.
All right.
What? Holy crap.
Kiss is awesome.
Shout out from Headshot. You and Friendly Fire are my favorite voices in the world. Oh my God, there's like 9 exclamation points on that.
And world is capitalized.
Yeah.
Every letter.
And you forgot something.
Shoutouts.
Okay, so we got a shout out from Headshot. You and Friendly Fire are my favorite voices in the world. Wow, there's a lot of exclamation points on that.
Wow. And all the letters in world are capitalized.
And you may or may not disprove that we've...
disprove? May not disprove.
What we've
disprove?
Thought for the... Wait, not disprove. What?
Oh, we got to get that flux capacitor working.
I know.
This means that he likes our voices better than James Earl Jones, which I frankly do not believe.
This is CP.
That was nowhere near close to.
Shut up.
And we got a shout out to the last 10 people who gave us iTunes reviews. Base Jumper, Lord Maverick, Dr. Uber, Rafflecopter, Black Knight 452, Eder 30, Raptor, King of the Ozone, the Henshina Jojo, Silver Mesa, and Queast 170.
Queast. Q-W-E-A.
Well, see how it's spelled on the keyboard?
Oh, Q-W-E-A-S-D.
Yeah, real easy to type there. So
and apparently there's 169 other people who had that same one.
I know. That's baffling because there's no pattern with 170.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So thanks to all of you leaving iTunes reviews.
And that means that if you were to leave an iTunes review, then you might be mentioned as one of the last 10 people.
Indeed.
Or if you, go pay $10 and become a sponsor. That works
That's
too.
another way, yeah.
That is correct.
There are so many ways for you to get mentioned on the show.
And you're not supposed to mention the price.
Most of them involve us
Oh, I didn't think
giving
so.
us money.
$1 million.
And $20, you can get it twice.
Oh my God, can we hurry up? Because I really have to.
All right.
That's what she said.
So, again, let's say what up to our gangsters over at lowpings.net. Those are our diggers.
East Side!
Control Point's official TF2 servers are hosted with servers from lowpings.net.
We just lost a sponsor. Don't listen to that.
Did I do this all wrong?
No, it's awesome.
So if you're looking for good, cheap 100-tick game servers, you need to go check out loping.
Well, it may or may not be loping. I mean, we may...
You can't disprove.
It could disprove...
Or may or not.
100... yeah.
What, disprove? Wait. Yeah, that's right. Not disprove.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search for Dead Workers Party and find us and subscribe. We should have a link somewhere, too, on the front, deadworkers.com/network.
Yes, network. Also, stick around at the end of the show here to listen to a new TF2 parody from Fräulein. Her song is called Replay DustBowl.
You know what, guys? You know what? I love you guys.
I love you, too, man.
I'm okay with you.
I am so excited about the holidays. A lot because I get to see you guys in person away from a podcast mic.
That is pretty cool.
Well, we're ending on a loving note.
That really sucks because my entire Halloween garb or holiday garb involves wearing a microphone at all times.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's down in the lower region, not in your face.
Hey-o.
That's where my mic's going to be.
You are now at the end of another episode of Control Point.
Victory.
Every one of you deserves a medal.
A podcast brought to you by the Dead Workers Party. See the show notes and leave comments for this episode at controlpoint.deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at area code 256-513-4772.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Johnny Napalm here with this week's State of the Servers for the week leading up to episode 96. We replaced CTF Royal in the rotation with CTF Harp. We replaced CP Castle 4 in the rotation with CP Glacier RC5. We also set the match rounds on King of the Hill maps 2-3. That's it. Get out there and play.
Well, hey everybody, it's CP, everybody who's listening to this. My name is Fräulein, and I'm going to do a rendition of Eat Your Brains, which I've titled Replay DustBowl. This is my first TF2 parody track. It's sort of a prototype since my voice is diabolically unsuited to this song, quite clearly. So if anybody ever feels that maybe they'd like to re-record it, maybe they want to redo it, switch around some of the lyrics, then absolutely be my guest. This is just kind of the brainchild of a night of inspiration. In any case, here you go, and the backing track credit goes to a wonderful guitarist on YouTube by the name of Paul R. Potts. So if you want to go and listen to his guitar backing, go and check him out because he is absolutely fantastic. And I really couldn't have done this without his because there are no other guitar backings on YouTube that I found that were really suitable for this. So anyway, to the song. Hey, reds, it's blue from the spawn point across the map. Good to hear ya, buddies, how have you been? Things have been okay for me, except the spy that backstabbed me. Let the pyro just been in. I think I speak for all the blues when I say I understand why you reds might hesitate to submit to our voice commands. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die burning. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna play 2-4. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're at a CP here and I'm at the top of the board. When we finally respawn, we'll all come outside and play DustBowl. I don't wanna rage quit, guys, but is this really your plan? Spend your whole time camped outside our spawn. Maybe that's okay for now, but soon we'll have an Uber charged, and then you'll all be dead and gone. I'm not surprised to see you set up a sentry farm. Just remember that our demo's gonna take them out like a charm. We'll cap the point and then jump our way over. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna play 2-4. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're at a CP here and our medics top of the board. When we finally respawn, we'll all come outside to play DustBowl. I'd like to beat you Reds in any way I can. I sure appreciate the way you're working with me. I'm not an enemy Reds, well, technically I am. I guess I am. Got another clan match Reds, maybe we could wrap it up. I'm sure we'll cap this next CP somehow. Meanwhile, I'll report back to my colleagues who are slaughtering your team, and we'll push ahead for now. I see your dispensers don't take to the spice up in that well. Better fix them up or we'll backstab you all to hell. We'll put this thing to bed when our scout bashes your heads open. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna play 2-4. All we wanna do is play DustBowl. We're at a CP here and our medics top of the board. When we finally respawn, we'll all come outside and play DustBowl.
That's our new file, so we should be somewhat synced. Okay.
All right.
So you want me to do the sponsors?
Are you going to cry?
No.
Then yes, you can do the sponsor.
Yeah. Then maybe I will cry.
Then you can't do the sponsors.
I bet I can.
We can go for another hour without recording.
Sponsored by Joe Hills.
You don't want to make it sound like the sponsors raped you. It's just not good. It's not good PR.
Dead Workers Party Network. Feeling your ass until you tell us you like it.